Every game has its secrets, but GTA 5 has something far more chilling than your average mystery. Hidden in the eerie silence of Mount Gordo lies a ghost. Not just any ghost, but the restless spirit of a woman whose story is soaked in tragedy, betrayal, and unanswered questions. While most players are busy racing cars, causing chaos, or hunting Easter eggs, a handful have stumbled upon her. And once you do, you can't unsee it. Appearing only at a specific time and at a specific place, she waits, still, watching, hovering over a rock with a blood-red name etched into the stone. JOCK. But who is she? Why is she there? And what truth is Rockstar trying to tell us through this silent apparition? Today, we dive deep into the terrifying legend of the ghost of Mount Gordo, what she represents, her connection to the dark past of Blaine County, and how this seemingly simple visual Easter egg might just be one of the most haunting tales Rockstar has ever told. The first encounter. It all starts between 11 p.m. and midnight in-game time. Players who venture to the eastern edge of Mount Gordo, just north of the lighthouse, might catch something strange. As the clock ticks closer to midnight, a mist rolls in. The wind seems to slow. The usual wildlife vanishes. And then you see her. She's hovering just slightly above the ground, her feet never quite touching the rocky terrain. She wears a flowing white dress, tattered at the ends. Her dark hair falls limply around her face, which is locked in a frozen expression of pain, fear, or maybe rage. She doesn't speak. She doesn't move. But if you get too close, she vanishes. Not like a glitch or an animation. She just disappears. You pull out a sniper rifle or zoom in with your camera, and there she is again, still, haunting, hovering above a rock. And below her, in what looks like dried blood, the name JOCK is scrawled. That's the moment when the chill hits. This isn't just a ghost. This is a message. Someone wants you to know what happened here. Who is the ghost? Dig a little deeper and you'll find that this isn't a random scare tactic. This is Jolene Cranley-Evans. Her name might not come up in the main missions, but her story is buried within GTA 5's hidden lore. Jolene was married to a man named JOCK Cranley, a name you might recognize as one of the candidates in the in-game political race. Before he became a politician, JOCK was a stuntman, famous for his wild jumps and fearless attitude. But while his career took off, his relationship with Jolene started to crack. Jolene wanted to stay in Blaine County and run their small tourist lodge. JOCK had bigger dreams: Hollywood, fame, power, and apparently nothing, not even his wife, was going to stand in his way. According to an old newspaper article found in the game, during a hike up Mount Gordo in 1978, Jolene fell to her death. JOCK claimed it was an accident, but many suspected otherwise. Rumors spread that JOCK had pushed her, that it wasn't a fall, but a murder. But with no witnesses and not enough evidence, JOCK walked free. Jolene's death was written off as an unfortunate accident, and the world moved on. But Jolene didn't. Why Mount Gordo? The specific location of the ghost's appearance isn't random. Mount Gordo isn't just a scenic hill with a great view of the ocean. It's the site of Jolene's final moments, the place where her life was taken. Whether pushed or tricked, she fell from those cliffs, her body battered on the rocks below. The blood on the rock isn't a scare tactic. It's a marker, a gravestone, a scream etched in stone, screaming out a name: JOCK. And every night, as the clock ticks toward midnight, Jolene returns. Maybe she's trying to be seen. Maybe she's hoping someone will finally listen. Or maybe she's just stuck, trapped in the moment of her betrayal, forced to relive it every night for eternity. What the players hear. It isn't just about what you see. As the ghost appears, the ambient sound around Mount Gordo changes. Players report hearing faint sobs, whispers, and even desperate screams. It's subtle, but it's there. It feels like the mountain is alive with Jolene's pain. Her sorrow bleeds into the environment. The closer you get to her, the more intense the feeling becomes. The air feels heavier, the silence becomes louder. And even though she doesn't speak, her presence says enough. This isn't a cheap horror gag. It's the atmosphere. It's storytelling through the game's world design. Rockstar made sure you don't just see Jolene, you feel her. The bloody message. Why the name JOCK in blood? It's the most damning part of the entire encounter. It confirms the ghost's identity and her message. She isn't just a nameless spirit. She's here with a purpose. She wants justice. She wants the world to know who did this to her. The blood appears only during the hour that Jolene manifests. At midnight, it fades, almost like the mountain itself wipes the slate clean, only for the cycle to begin again the next night. It's haunting, it's tragic, and it's one of the most compelling silent stories in all of GTA. Why this story matters. GTA is known for its violence, chaos, and satire, but buried within all of that are small, powerful moments like this one. Jolene's ghost isn't part of a mission. She doesn't reward you with money or weapons. She doesn't even talk. But her presence speaks volumes. It's Rockstar reminding us that behind the caricatures and the comedy, there's real darkness. Jolene's story is one of power imbalance, silencing victims, and the world turning a blind eye to injustice. It mirrors real-world cases where powerful men walk free and women are reduced to whispers. But here, in this virtual world, the victim refuses to be forgotten. Every night, she rises again. Fan theories and speculation. As with any mystery, fan theories abound. Some believe Jolene's ghost ties into other supernatural elements in GTA 5, like the Mount Chiliad mural or the UFO sightings. Others speculate that Jolene's ghost was meant to be part of a scrapped mission or DLC. But perhaps the most compelling theory is that she's a standalone statement, a ghost without closure, a woman whose story was never given the attention it deserved. There are players who have tried to tie her death to other events in the game, a larger conspiracy maybe. But Rockstar has never commented. They let the silence do the talking. And that's part of what makes it so effective. How to see her yourself. For those curious enough to witness the ghost firsthand, here's how to do it. Wait until it's nighttime in-game. Around 10:30 p.m., start heading toward Mount Gordo. Make sure you arrive by 11 p.m. Park your vehicle nearby and walk up the cliff path quietly. As you approach the highest peak near the ocean, you'll spot her just slightly hovering above the ground. Use your sniper scope or zoom feature to get a clearer look, but don't get too close. She'll disappear the moment you enter her space. Take your time, listen, observe. Let her tell her story. A message from beyond. Jolene's ghost might not be part of the game's central narrative, but she leaves a powerful impression. Her presence forces players to pause, to think, to question. Why did Rockstar include her? What are they trying to say? Maybe it's about injustice. Maybe it's about remembrance. Or maybe it's simply a ghost story meant to unsettle you. Whatever the reason, Jolene Cranley-Evans' story lingers long after you log out. She is a reminder that behind every statistic, every headline, every accident, there might be a real human story, one that never got told. So next time you're in GTA 5, take a break from the chaos. Head up to Mount Gordo, listen, watch. And remember Jolene Cranley-Evans. She's more than a ghost. She's a voice that refuses to be silenced. And if this story gave you chills or made you think twice about what Rockstar hides in their world, don't forget to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button. More dark discoveries and untold tales are coming your way. See you in the next one.